Hi, I'm Tony Soares. I'm going to show you how to do an urban charcoal briquette kiln firing Anasazi style pottery, going for a black on gray. This is some red clay bricks from Home Depot or whatever. We've got some cookie sheets down here at the bottom, some little kiln bricks. You can use just pieces of red brick. Basically going for an igloo shape. I'm going to show you how to set this up. I got a little piece of mesh wire. You can use any kind of little barbecue grill. Put some charcoal down here. This is going to heat the inside of the kiln up, get it really hot. We're going to be using a flower pot for our kiln here. It's kind of a little makeshift kiln, super easy to do, pretty much smokeless, gets red hot. It's going to have enough fuel at the bottom of your kiln to get the pots nice and hot. Set this little grill on here like that, and then I've got a little cage. I'm going to put that on top of there so the pots don't move around too much. And it's not really good to have metal because it can transfer a design onto your pot, but we're going to do this anyways. I got two painted bowls and a little corrugated pot. See if I can get this maneuvered in here so it'll all fit together. Put a couple more pieces of charcoal here and there. And then put this flower pot right over the top. One of these things is not working the way I want it. Move this over just a little bit. I'm trying to do this so you can see how everything gets stacked in here. Makes it a little more difficult, but I'm gonna spread these bricks out. You want to have enough room for a bit of charcoal to go all the way down to the bottom. And we're gonna stack this up kind of like an igloo here. So just one roll of charcoal. You can do two if you want to get it extra hot. And we're gonna stack this up to where the charcoal will cover this whole pot, and I'll show you how I do that in just a minute. Yeah, I unstacked this. I wanted to show a bird's eye view of kind of what it looks like in here. All at the bottom down there, there's charcoal briquettes. You can see them under there. Cookie pans on the bottom just to keep the moisture from coming up. And just a grate, little cage for the pots. Okay, so when using one of these flower pots, you want to get the heavy duty kind of thick, dirty looking clay. They tend to last a lot longer. The real clean ones fall apart real fast. You can use a metal bucket, punch a hole in it, easy to go. I usually cover up the hole while I'm loading the pot. When you're putting the charcoal in, it's best if you kind of do it half stacked with the bricks around. That way you don't have a hard time getting the charcoal in or miss a spot. You want to make sure there's lots of charcoal all the way around.
Why are you doing that?
All the way around. I have some sightseers. My little ones are here. So I'm going to just load this. Make sure there's no little empty spaces in there, or else it'll get a cold spot for your piece of pottery that you're doing. This usually takes about a bag, maybe a bag and a half of charcoal. Big bag of charcoal, not the little bags. You get it about that full, then you can start cribbing the bricks in a little bit. Probably could use some more bricks. The upper ones, I don't have much space between them. I like to get them a little closer together. That way it kind of starts to get a nice updraft going with the pottery. It gets it really hot inside. Lots of broken bricks kind of help fill up different spaces. Let's see. This will be the top row. Probably best to have some full bricks so you don't have a collapse as this thing heats up. And then we'll cover the whole top of the pot. Lots of charcoal here. And that should work. Alright, so I'm going to get this fire going. I got my emergency shut-off switch here. It's a big galvanized water trough. In case of an emergency, you need to shut the fire off, just drop it right over the top, cover it a little bit with dirt, and it goes out pretty quick. Later on, once the fire is going and burns really hot and starts to die down a little bit, I'm going to cover it anyways, and then put dirt all around the edge here to get rid of all the oxygen in the fire, and that should leave a nice black paint with probably a gray background. Okay, we are putting on, I'm putting on the lighter fluid here. Give it a good soaking. Gonna light it from the top and let it burn down. That way the pots heat up real slow and don't warm up too quick. So I started this fire at about 7:15, and you can see inside of the flower pot it is red hot. Get a little closer, it's glowing inside there. So the whole little brick kiln is glowing. All on the inside, of course. Just the air vents on the outside showing the charcoal. I did put a little bit more charcoal on the top because it does burn down pretty fast. On these thicker pots, you might want to use 2 rolls of charcoal all the way around. or if you use a metal, old burned up galvanized bucket or something which don't breathe the galvanized, it gets hotter a lot quicker, and don't have to use as much charcoal. But anyways, it's red hot in there. In a little while I will you can actually see one of the pots in there glowing. I got some pyrometer cones in there. We'll see how hot it gets. The fire is burned down. It's about 10:30, so it's been in there for about 2.5 hours or so. Pretty hot, and you can see it's pretty red hot in there. So I'm gonna cover this fire up. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna snuff out this fire, and this is gonna rob the clay of oxygen, so hopefully it'll all turn like a whitish gray with black paint. Not making a carbon fire, but a carbon monoxide fire. Shut off all the oxygen in the fire. Keep that just in case the wind comes up. And we'll come back in the morning and see what we have. All right, it's 6 a.m. Next morning, let's see what we got. Ooh, dusty, don't breathe all that. Still warm, but not super hot. Gotta be careful because these charcoals could reignite a little bit once they get some oxygen. But if you keep them snuffed out, you could reuse all that stuff. Oh, they're gray. A little on the dark side, but at least they're not tan. Well, we got a little bit of a tan spot there. That's where the oxygen was coming in. But this clay has a lot of iron and a lot of salt, so just testing it to see how gray they would get. Maybe on the next ones I'll do some black on white with a white slip. But that's kind of a traditional gray, maybe a little dark, but a little bit tan on the inside. Nice ring to it. Oh, that one could be refired. Well, one of the pyrometer cones melted off to nothing, so that one I think was cone 019. I think somewhere around 1200 degrees it boiled away. This one was a 1800 or cone 06, and it did not melt, so we're somewhere in between 1200 and 1800 degrees, so fairly hot for a little charcoal briquette fire. Hope you enjoy.